Many decades after the events of the first film, Wendy Darling is now grown up, married to a man named Edward, and has two children, Janae and Danny. With World War II raging, Edward leaves his family to fight, leaving Wendy to take care of the children. Janae becomes a very serious girl and, unlike her younger brother, refuses to believe in stories about Peter Pan and Neverland, referring to them as poppycock. This ultimately leads to a furious argument with her mother and brother. One evening, Wendy tells Janae and Danny that all the children in London will soon be evacuated to the countryside for safekeeping due to the Nazi German bombing of the city. Later that evening, Peter's arch-nemesis, Captain Hook, and his pirate crew arrive on his pixie dust-enchanted ship and kidnaps Janae, mistaking her for Wendy, and takes her to Neverland, where they plan to feed Janae to an octopus in order to lure Peter into a trap. However, Peter rescues Janae, and Hook escapes from the disgruntled octopus, returning to the ship. After Peter learns that Janae is Wendy's daughter, he takes her to his hideout to be the mother of the lost boys as Wendy once was, but Janae refuses. The following day, as the boys fail to teach Janae about flying, she angrily snaps at them and proclaims her disbelief in fairies, causing Tinker Bell to not fly and her light starts to fade. This gives Hook an idea to lure Janae to him, and then kidnap Peter. That evening, Hook finds Janae and promises her that he wouldn't harm a single hair on Peter's head if she helps him find treasure that Peter and the lost boys stole. Hook gives Janae a whistle to signal him when she finds it, and leaves. Janae asks Peter and the boys to play a game of treasure hunt, and they teach Janae how to act like a lost boy, hoping to get her to believe in fairies and save Tinker Bell's life. Janae finds the treasure and changes her mind, discarding the whistle. The boys make her a lost girl before Tootles finds and blows the whistle, inadvertently alerting the pirates, who capture the boys and expose Janae as their accomplice. Janae tries to convince Peter that it was a misunderstanding, but Peter berates her for her deception and reveals that her disbelief in fairies is causing Tinker Bell's light to fade. Horrified, Janae runs back to the hideout to find Tinker Bell's body. Janae is devastated, thinking the fairy is dead forever, but with Jane's new belief, Tinker Bell is revived. They head to the ship and see Hook forcing Peter to walk the plank. With Tinker Bell's help, Janae learns to fly. As Peter uses the anchor to sink the ship, the pirates, riding on a rowboat, are pursued by the octopus. After saying goodbye to the boys, Peter escorts Janae back home, where she reconciles with Wendy and Danny. Peter and Tinker Bell meet with Wendy again, then fly back to Neverland as Edward returns home and reunites with his family.